does have a few employees who are underperformers. And this I know can cost both the employee and the organization time, resources, morale, and results. But the only positive part of this is that it is fixable through the right approach. Over the years, I have realized that most underperformers can see a significant improvement in their performance through clear guidance and consistent feedback. So let's quickly dive into some of those approaches that you as a manager could take to turn those employees who are poor performers into contributors, just like the rest of your employees. The first thing that you need to do is identify the root cause of the problem. Try and identify the why behind the underperformance. And you can only do this by sitting this employee down and asking these two key questions. Ask the employee if at all there are any challenges that he or she has been experiencing in meeting performance expectations. Also ask if there are any resources or support that he or she feels is missing that is hindering him or her from meeting expectations. By sitting this employee down, you will be able to identify the challenges that this employee has been facing. Most of the root causes of poor performance at workplace are always inadequate training and support, lack of role clarity, low motivation or burnout, and weak supervision or unclear feedback. So the next thing that you're going to do is review the job description. By doing this, you will be able to identify if there is any role mismatch. Then you're going to set 3 to 4 goals that are realistically achievable for this employee. These goals must be set using the SMART principle. That means that the goals you're going to set with this employee must be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. The next thing that you're going to do is create a performance improvement plan. Note that a performance improvement plan is not supposed to be used as a threat. Rather, it is a development tool. So your employees should be able to understand that this PIP is meant to help them improve in their performance and not intimidate anyone. In this performance improvement plan, you're going to include the gaps that you noticed in their performance. You are also going to include those goals that you have set together with this employee that are realistically achievable. And then you're also going to include the timeline within which these goals are supposed to be achieved. Lastly, you're going to include the check-in schedule. This check-in schedule is where you're going to be sitting down with this employee from time to time to track progress. And as you track progress, ensure that you celebrate small improvements. It's what is going to encourage this employee to improve. The next thing is you're going to ensure that you provide coaching or mentorship. So you're going to do this by putting this employee under a mentor. That is someone who is better performing or someone who is more experienced. Remember that this employee has been struggling to meet performance expectations. And so the person that you're going to put them under must be someone that is going to help them deal with that which they have been struggling with. If you realize that even after genuine support, this employee is not improving at all, you can now consider reassignment or exit. Remember that the key here is empathy with accountability. You must ensure that you are kind in your approach, but firm when it comes to standards. Ensure that even as you put this employee in a performance improvement plan, ensure that they know that this is meant to help them improve and not to shame them